Times Square, the heart of New York City, is an iconic destination that draws millions of tourists from around the world each year. The dazzling lights, towering billboards, and bustling crowds create a sensory overload that is both thrilling and overwhelming. As visitors step into this vibrant hub, they are greeted by a cacophony of sounds: honking taxis, street performers playing instruments, and the hum of conversations in countless languages. The air is thick with the aroma of roasted nuts from street vendors, mingling with the scent of hot dogs and pretzels. Tourists wander through the area with wide-eyed wonder, clutching cameras and smartphones, eager to capture every moment of this larger-than-life spectacle. Many are drawn to the famous red stairs above the TKTS booth, a popular spot for snapping photos and taking in the panoramic view of the square. Beneath the towering electronic advertisements that flash and flicker in a riot of colors, visitors feel both tiny and significant, a part of something far bigger than themselves. As night falls, Times Square transforms into a glowing wonderland, with neon lights reflecting off the glass facades of skyscrapers and creating an almost dreamlike atmosphere. Broadway theaters, with their historic marquees, beckon culture enthusiasts with promises of unforgettable performances, while street performers captivate passers-by with their unique talents. For many, the experience of watching a Broadway show is a highlight of their visit, a chance to see world-class performances in the very place where theater legends have been made. Nearby souvenir shops offer a treasure trove of trinkets, from miniature replicas of the Statue of Liberty to "I Love NY" t-shirts, allowing tourists to take a piece of the city home with them. Amid the crowds, characters dressed as superheroes, cartoon icons, and other familiar figures hustle for tips in exchange for photos, adding to the carnival-like atmosphere. While some find these interactions amusing, others may feel overwhelmed by the sheer density of people and the constant buzz of activity. Times Square's history is as fascinating as its present-day allure. Once a quiet residential area, it underwent a dramatic transformation in the early 20th century when theaters and entertainment venues began to spring up, earning it the nickname, the Crossroads of the world. Over the decades, it has seen periods of decline and resurgence, with its current iteration as a tourist mecca owing much to city revitalization efforts in the 1990s. Today, it stands as a symbol of New York's resilience and ability to reinvent itself. Yet, amid all the glitz and glamour, the area retains hints of its storied past, with historic buildings and landmarks nestled among the modern skyscrapers. Visitors who take the time to explore beyond the main thoroughfare may stumble upon hidden gems like Bryant Park, a serene escape just a few blocks away, or the New York Public Library, an architectural masterpiece steeped in history and culture. These quieter moments provide a counterpoint to the unrelenting energy of Times Square itself. For many first-time visitors, the sheer scale of Times Square can be both exhilarating and disorienting. The constant movement of people and vehicles creates an energy that feels uniquely New York, yet navigating the crowded sidewalks requires patience and awareness. While the square is a pedestrian-friendly zone, tourists should remain vigilant, especially when crossing streets or navigating intersections. The city's famous yellow cabs dart in and out of traffic, adding to the chaos, but also to the charm of the experience. Despite its reputation as a tourist hotspot, Times Square is also a working neighborhood, home to office buildings, businesses, and locals who pass through on their daily commutes. This juxtaposition of everyday life and extraordinary spectacle creates a dynamic that is distinctly New York, where the mundane and the magical coexist in perfect harmony. The people-watching opportunities are unparalleled, as tourists, locals, performers, and businesspeople converge in a single, vibrant space. For food enthusiasts, Times Square offers a plethora of dining options, ranging from fast food chains to upscale restaurants. While some may argue that the area's eateries cater more to convenience than culinary excellence, there are hidden gems to be found. Food trucks line the streets, serving up everything from halal dishes to gourmet grilled cheese, providing a quick and affordable way to refuel amidst a busy day of sightseeing. For those seeking a more upscale experience, the area boasts several renowned restaurants offering diverse cuisines, from classic American steakhouse fare to international delicacies. Meanwhile, chain establishments like Hard Rock Cafe and Planet Hollywood remain popular choices for families and groups, offering themed dining experiences that add to the overall sense of fun and novelty. No visit to Times Square is complete without indulging in a slice of classic New York-style pizza, which can be found at numerous pizzerias in the vicinity. Whether dining on the go or enjoying a sit-down meal, food becomes an integral part of the Times Square experience, adding flavor to the memories created. During the holiday season, Times Square takes on an even more magical quality, with festive decorations and events that draw even larger crowds. The famous New Year's Eve ball drop is a global phenomenon, with millions tuning in to watch the countdown to midnight. For those brave enough to endure the cold and the crowds, experiencing the ball drop in person is a once-in-a-lifetime event, filled with anticipation and jubilation. The streets are packed with revelers from all over the world, united in celebration as confetti rains down and fireworks light up the night sky. Beyond New Year's Eve, the holiday window displays in nearby department stores and the giant Christmas tree at Rockefeller Center add to the festive atmosphere, making Times Square and its surroundings a must-visit destination during the winter months. The blend of holiday cheer and urban excitement creates an unforgettable experience that captures the spirit of New York City at its most magical. Despite its undeniable charm, Times Square is not without its challenges. The area's popularity means it is often crowded, and navigating through the throngs of people can be exhausting. Pickpocketing is a concern in any crowded tourist area, so visitors are advised to keep their belongings secure and remain aware of their surroundings. Additionally, the commercialized nature of Times Square can feel overwhelming to some, with its constant advertising and the hustle of street vendors vying for attention. Yet, for those who embrace its energy and spectacle, Times Square offers a glimpse into the soul of New York, a city that thrives on diversity, ambition, and the pursuit of dreams. It is a place where the extraordinary becomes ordinary, where every visitor, whether a first-timer or a seasoned traveler, can find something to marvel at. The memories made in Times Square linger long after the visit, a testament to its enduring appeal as a symbol of the city that never sleeps. Subscribe this channel, share them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want more travel tips and inspiration, be sure to check out my other videos. I've got heaps of adventures to share.